Binary to decimal, which is 2 to 10. You just start at 0 on the far right number with 2. So it would be 2 to the 0 power, 2 to the 1 power, 2 to the second, all the way from right to the left under the numbers, and you just add them. Decimal to binary, which is 10 to 2. You'll do the number divided by 2 equals that number, and then the remainder will either be 1 or 0, and then you'll carry the number that you get after you divide it by 2 down, and you'll work your way from the bottom up to get the number in binary. Decimal to hexadecimal, you divide by 16, and then you just do the remainder number in hexadecimal, so it would be like F or whatever. And then hexadecimal to decimal, you'll just do 16. It's kind of like you do from binary to decimal. You do 16 under the further right number, and you'll square root it to the power. And then binary to hexadecimal, you just break it up in 4s and figure out what the number is in hexadecimal. The type of cable used to connect workstation serial port to a router is a rollover cable. Fiber optic cables carry signals much further. Straight through cables connects PC to switch. Frame encode converts bits into predefined code. Characteristic of UTP cabling is cancellation. The purpose of the OSI physical layer is transmitting bits. Throughput equals measure of bits transferred across media. 128 binary bits in IPv6 address and 32 bits in IP4 address. MAC address is used at data link layer to uniquely identify an Ethernet device. CSMA/CA method is an important term. A function of a LLC sublayer is to identify which layer your data link is responsible for encapsulation. MAC address has to be globally unique. Source to layer address of incoming frames is recorded by a switch to build MAC address. The first 3 bytes are used by the vendor about MAC. Netstart -R used to display routing table. Source and MAC added at OSI layer 3. IPv4 has 32-bit address space. Destination IP must be forwarded to a route destination. Destination address will stay the same during transmission. RAM holds routing table. ARPA allows you to view MAC. IPv4 addresses are mapped, and the purpose